I had a family once. A wife.
This is beautiful.
And a son. And I buried them along with everyone I even knew. What has happened to me? Am I dead?
You are banished from death. Cast adrift between the worlds of light and dark. You are bound together, Talion. My life and yours.
Who are you, Wraith?
I shaped the history of Middle-earth. I crafted the Rings of Power.
Celebrimbor, greatest smith of the Second Age. Sauron deceived you into making the rings. He tortured both you and your kin.
Perhaps that pain is what connects us.
I should have died with my family.
I thought you wanted revenge. But there is only one way to close the circle. To defeat Sauron.
The time has come for a new ring.
The world of men is ending. I have seen it. I have felt it. In the fires of Mount Doom, a ranger and a wraith, bound together in death, craft the one thing that could challenge the Dark Lord. A ring of power. But power can blind those who seek it, and even the strongest bonds can be broken. The future I have seen cannot come to pass.
Celebrimbor.
Death calls to you again, Ranger. How do you answer?
Talion, this is beautiful. Where did you find it?
Oh, I still have a few friends left in Gondor. What's wrong, my love?
The past is the past. Nothing can be changed.
We must leave this place. We can go now.
In 2 rings. What it is.
The Wraith calls to you. I call to you.
Wraith! Where are you?
He calls your name. Talion.
Celebrimbor. has been done to you?
You've kept us waiting.
Free him!
Spider does not forfeit his prey, Ranger. Not unless a greater has set before it. I called you here for a reason.
You will return him to me. Now.
You are brave. For a man. But it is not your sword that will save him. How much are you willing to sacrifice? To suffer.
I have given up everything.
Not everything. Not yet.
You want the ring?
You would give me the ring for the Wraith.
And find myself beside him in your web.
I am Shelob, and I deal only in truth. I wouldn't give it up either.
Wait! Time now! Take your prize.
I'm impressed, stranger. He must mean something to you. Go to your puppet before he dies.
You have doomed us, Talion. Her power was vast before, and now you have given her mine. I poured my life force into that ring.
Then we must take it back. Shelob!
The war you came to fight is not here. The ring is lost. So look to Minas Ithil and the Dark Lord's armies that surround it. Look to the Palantir. Sauron will not stop until all of Middle-earth is dominated.
The Palantir must be protected.
Minas Ithil. I must know if Shelob's vision holds true. The Spider showed us the truth. Gondor's last fortress in Mordor cannot fall.
The Palantir is our concern. We must seize it before it falls into Sauron's hands. With it, his armies will be unstoppable. The fate of the city matters not.
I will not let them be slaughtered like my brothers at the Black Gate. We need to do something. Taking out the captain should buy the Gondorians some time.
And they could lead us to the Palantir. We must find a worm and make him talk.
Palantir? What do I know about seeing stones?
There. His mind is weak. Who leads the search for the Palantir? Moog. The captain leading the search is in the lower city.
Then he will go no further.
I rode him over the edge and watched him leave a stain way down below.
It's round and it's blue. They call it the Seeing Stone. You see that? Then you come running to me. Do not touch it. Now I'm gonna say that again. Do not touch it. If it doesn't... I've heard stories about you and your wraith. Stories about how you can't die. Well, let's find out if they're true. You like this? We need this!
You will never take our city! I will avenge my brothers!
Why are you out here alone?
My raiding party was trapped in the lower city overnight.
How many of you were there?
Not enough.
Minas Ithil still stands.
We're about to lose the middle city, Ranger. They'll be closing the gate if they haven't already. We need to get up there as fast as we can.
I'll be right behind you. Wait! What is your name?
Idril,
Talion.
don't fall behind, Talion. We've lost enough men today. Do you hear that, Ranger? They're closing the gate.
Then let's cut a path up there.
Sergeant Tarandor's going to need our help. Let's move.
Kill them all! We thought we were dead.
I don't know who you are, but thank you. This is where you're going!
Arian will need our support. We can't leave him out here.
You misguided! Not looking good.
It hasn't looked good for weeks.
The middle city is lost!
Pulling back! Go! Go! Kill them all!
Sergeant Daigle, we're pulling back. The middle city is lost. Not before we finish these filthy drugs.
Ah! are you doing?
I won't be long. Go.
Have the archers provide support. We've lost the Middle City. We made them pay for every inch of ground, but they now hold it.
Then our fate will be decided here. Our inner wall is our strongest. We have double their archer.
We cannot match the orcs for their numbers or ferocity.
Now, our people have held back Sauron's forces before.
But some things were lost forever.
Yes, of course they were. Go to the Great Hall. Secure the relics.
My place is here.
Make sure they are taken to Henathanum.
Is that an order?
You must understand. We must protect what is most precious
At all costs.
Yes. That is an order.
Then I'll see it done. But I'll be back on the wall before their next assault.
A ranger from the Black Gate. I heard you were all dead.
You heard the truth.
If you've come to fight for Minas Ithil, Ranger, report to Captain Berenor.
Not come to join your army, General, but for the Palantir and its safekeeping.
Protect the city, and the Palantir will be safe. However, our raiding parties are targeting enemy captains in the lower city.
You wish to spread terror in their ranks.
Yes. It's about time they tasted fear.
The men are assembled, General.
The Nazgul have designs on you, it's true. But surely they wouldn't object if I kept a bit here or there for myself. Got you! Oh, you've brutally slain the vicious Uruk, have you? If only... I'll drink his blood with supper! Here comes the bang!
There's no time. We can only take the most valuable.
We're taking everything.
Idri, sacrifices must be made.
I will not sacrifice our past to fear.
Oh there. Who are you?
Berenor, this is the Ranger I was telling you about.
You spilled much blood for Minas Ithil. We don't even know your name.
Talion.
Gondor thanks you, Talion. But we need all warriors at the gate.
Well, the Uruks seek the Palantir. They will not stop until it is theirs. Where is it?
My father has hidden it.
There's nothing safe, hidden or otherwise. The Uruks will tear this city apart to find it.
These are desperate times. But we will not surrender, and we will not fall. We cannot.
Defend the gate.
Already can't take much more. I'll handle the siege beasts.
Baranor and I can manage here.
Talion, we must commandeer one of the siege beasts.
Well, this should prove interesting. More attackers. These hordes are endless.
Sauron's armies have grown massively. A conventional victory against him will not be possible. We must secure the Palantir.
The siege beast betrays us! They trust in me before that thing sends you back to the max!
Push them back. For now.
Another attack will surely follow. We should return to the upper city, check on Idril and the others.
It's not enough for them to destroy us. They wish to wipe away our history.
At least they don't have the Seeing Stone.
The gates are holding.
These relics were my life. My father was right. We must salvage what we can and leave.
You have a valuable weapon. The Seeing Stone gives you sight over your enemy. Use it.
It is too dangerous. The Palantir is poison to men. None can withstand its influence.
I can.
Men before you have thought the same.
And if I'm wrong, I will fail as they have failed. But if I'm right, we win this war.
Then I will find my father and speak to him.
She will hold you to your oath, Ranger.
The Orcs' numbers have swelled beyond count.
They're preparing for another push.
No one has seen your father since the last battle. I have men looking for him. What new devilry is this?
The Witch King himself comes to negotiate.
My father's blade!
My orcs have your children. Send out the Ranger of the Black Gate to die at the hands of my champion. And upon his defeat, your leader will be returned. Refuse, and all that is flesh shall suffer. I come for you, town of Gondor.
You understand?
That the Uruks are incapable of mercy? That my father may already be dead?
Ignore their taunts. We mustn't allow them.
The Uruks love spectacle. If we can distract them in the arena, we can sneak into their camp and find my father. Can I ask this of you?
Give them a show to remember.
Try not to kill him too quickly.
They seem to like their champion's chances. And it must be said, he has size on his side.
True, but you and I have him outnumbered.
Welcome to the arena, man swine. The crowd screams for bloody spectacle, and you will give it to them. Keep him off balance! What did you hope to accomplish? If it's any... I bring you death! This test is easy! That's what that! Wake up, shit! Whoops, son!
I came into this arena to fight Sauron's champion! I am still waiting!
Reckon this fight won't entertain too many globs? Be over pretty much before it starts, by the look of this coward. I'll kill you! Long time you and I have been at this. Going all the way back to Udu. I'm tired of you stretching this out forever. Here's an idea. Stretch out your neck so I can take your head off it. Go ahead. Try to escape now, dog. Filthy glove. The Tark's wounded. Finish him. You're all getting it! When I said let's get this over with, this wasn't what I had in mind.
I have upheld my end of the bargain! And your champion has upheld his! For fighting this pitiful enemy, the Dark Lord promised mercy! Gaze now upon the Bright Lord! I make no such offer! Run! Run! Run to your master and give him this message! I come for him!
My father's being held in the war chief's camp, but we were spotted before we could attempt a rescue. Baranor wants to wait till daybreak, hit them with a small company.
But you want to go back now. Alone. That is the way to suicide.
If I wait till dawn, my father will be dead.
I'm not saying don't go. I'm saying don't go alone.
The Uruks we captured last winter told stories of a Gravewalker. Half man, half wraith. A demon.
And what do you believe?
I believe we'd be lucky to have him. Baranor and I overheard the Uruks. They took my father to a nearby encampment.
3 of our war beasts, he did. Just let him try. Someone sneak.
Our brothers, we must free
But it's
them.
not gonna hold.
Idril, we must move carefully. Nicely done!
You have taken a great risk, my lady. Thank you.
I thank you, Ranger.
You heard about the fight in the arena. Ranger took down a legion of Uruk.
I am in your debt, Ranger.
Ologs too. An explosion! Just my imagination. I don't care what I've got. A ranger! Get him!
Come, we must escape.
Thank you.
That blade of yours is pathetic. Cut through water.
Many thanks. This is not it.
You're not going anywhere,
Father?
General.
Oh, Idril. No, you should not have come here.
I came for you.
This is not what I wanted. For you, or for any of us.
There are things we don't get to choose. But we can still fight.
You are your mother's daughter. Come. The reinforcements will be arriving soon.
The general returns. Open the gate. Open the gate.
General, the Seeing Stone. I can use it.
Palantir, safe where it is. The armies of Gondor will come soon. The
safe. Good. Come.
We've been waiting for Gondor for weeks. No one has come. Can you really use the stone to defeat them?
Yes.
Then I will find where it's hidden.
In a bygone age, my army marched on Mordor. We buried our honored dead in barrows like this one. Our greatest warriors are preserved here, protected by powerful magic. And we used all our arts to bring the virtues of the elves with us as we marched.
And you had the One Ring.
Yes. And with it, I forged an army. I led the charge against Sauron. The new ring, our ring, is not marred with his shadow. It is perfect.
We should return to Shelob. She can help us.
I know why you are here.
Return what you have stolen.
Silence, Ringmaker. You forget yourself. Stolen. You begged me to have it. And what of you, Talion?
I am here for Minas Ithil.
You seek to save it, even though it may already be lost.
There must be a way. There is truth in your vision. Grant me another.
To what end? For knowledge? To dominate? Oh, you don't have to tell me. Here is your truth.
Their defeat comes from within.
Castamir.
The final attack is coming. The Palantir cannot fall into the Witch King's hands.
We must return to Minas Ithil.
Moving up from the lower city. Where are the archers? I want every man with a bow up on the wall now.
General Castamir pulled us off. We're to be held in reserve.
Why would he do that? We're beyond reserve.
Where is Castamir? I need to find him.
As do I. He hasn't been seen in hours. city is lost! Save your people! Retreat! The city is lost!
You betrayed us!
I did this for you, Itrol. For your survival. The Palantir means nothing. I would give all of Gondor to save you!
What of our people? Of our honor?
There is no honor in death.
Castamir!
Will deliver what was promised.
You will hold to our bargain. My daughter's freedom.
Castamir, no!
She is free to die with her people.
Leave. Now.
You cannot hold out against the Witch King will dominate you. The Witch King cannot be defied. Join our ranks. The Witch King calls to you.
Suffer me!
You will kneel before the Witch King. You will do the Witch King's bidding.
Return to your master!
In death, you will serve.
You are banished!
Join our ranks.
You are cast out!
enough, Ranger! You will not claim him today.
My lord, I have the Palantir, and we have located the ring. It is with the spider. You have served me well. Minas Morgul is yours. Now, bring me Celebrimbor's ring. And what of Shira? Send the Nazgûl. All of them.
So it is true.
You killed me.
And yet you live. What is that like? To die and live again? Do you feel pain? Do you suffer?
What of the city? Of the Palantir?
The Nazgûl have taken both. They belong to the Dark Lord now.
Then I have failed.
What if you keep fighting?
He wields the light of Galadriel. We can recover the ring.
Your rings are the cause of all this, Elf Lord.
You can see him.
I see him.
Who are you?
I'm the Blade of Galadriel.
Since when does Galadriel work with assassins?
Great threats make for unlikely alliances. You know this better than most. Now tell me more about this ring.
We crafted it to defeat Sauron. But it was lost to the Grey Spider Shelob.
The Nazgûl will be drawn to the power of the ring.
We cannot let it fall into Sauron's hands. The light of Galadriel, give it to us!
Stay your hand! My light will protect us, but it will not leave my side.
We must move quickly.
Try to keep up.
Sacrifices must be made.
Why no?
Take the ring. Build your army. Your path will be made clear.
The Ringwraith has fled. You must destroy this ring.
It belongs to us.
Your legend holds true, Celebrimbor.
This ring is different. We can use it to defeat Sauron.
I strike down men corrupted by these rings. Do not become one of them.
When the time comes, I will do what is needed.
Perhaps. Get as far from here as you can. The Ringwraiths will return. They always do. Our paths will cross again.
Talion, we need to build our army.
Yes. There. That encampment is full of warriors.
Our warriors. Our greatest assets are the power of the ring and stealth. If possible, we should remain undetected until we have tilted the odds in our favor. These archers will be more than just our weapons. They will be our eyes. Strong as these warriors are, they cannot resist my ring.
See if that big Olog's fighting today. Sure. One quick... Something just moved over there. Plenty more sick.
A fine addition to our army.
Get your drills right, or you'll miss out on the whole stinking war.
Did you hear?
Let us test our warriors.
You guys better listen. I'm trying to teach you something here. Have you gone mad? You will suffer for this treason!
promising start, but this is only the beginning. We require more warriors, stronger warriors.
These caragors will be deadly once we've whipped them into shape. We'll cut them into pieces and feed them to their pets.
Clear off one of that one!
Man, filth! You're getting in the way of our attack. And we attack things that get in the way.
For the Bright Lord you will fight!
I serve the Bright Lord!
On your knees! You will serve the Bright Lord!
We fail to learn.
Serve the Bright Lord!
I live to serve.
Do not resist! You fight for the Bright Lord!
I am your servant. I've had enough of your mouth, Bruise. So now I'm gonna kill you, for all these orcs to see.
Always said you were an optimist. Know what that is, mate? It's about sizing up a situation that's bloody impossible and saying, yeah, all right, I'll have a go. I'm exactly the same way.
I like him.
Yeah, come on then. Never can have too many hands. Oi! Reckon you're going to skewer me? Ah, that little sword's good for a tickle, maybe. But you're gonna need more than that to take me down. You must have cheated. Oh, that was nasty. Kill you!
You serve the Bright Lord now.
Bright Lord, Dark Lord. Same thing, really. End result's me ripping spines out, which I like to do anyway, so either way's a win.
A fine addition to our army.
Name's Bruce. From here on out, I will be your shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Don't worry about my enemies. They will all follow eventually.
You want to plant your flag in Mordor, you'll need to do it deep. There's a fortress nearby. They say it's ruled by a two-headed troll big as a mountain. Deadly smart, which, oh, I guess he'd have to be given the two heads. You take him down, you'll send a message to Sauron, and get yourself some nice new digs as part of the bargain.
I'm not going to do this alone. Gather your troops.
Will do. Oh, just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya?
Kuno Nakimuk, Huzrakotagis, Sanzimiko!
My black speech is a little rusty. Actually, I don't know a single word. Language is a pain in the ass, but to hazard a guess, he said you're all gonna die horribly. My kind of black.
Well, I will handle the Overlord. You focus on the defenders.
Define focus. Leave it to me. I'll have this down quick as.
One more push!
Don't let them through! Defend the gatehouse! We need to secure the courtyard.
Ripper gear this lot has. Maybe I'll pick up a sword for myself. I could use a new toothpick.
Pick your teeth later! Right now, we need to take the fort!
Righto, boss. I'll chew my way right through it.
You'll never get a count fortress! They will not touch the courtyard!
Push on now! Yes! Again!
I fancy this fort capturing business. And once this one's yours, you'll need a new overlord. I'd like to throw my hat in that ring.
What have I unleashed?
His potential is nearly unlimited.
Righto. Now I'll snuff the overlord for you.
Killing the Overlord will send a message throughout this region. That message comes from me.
Righto.
This fort belongs to the Bright Lord now!
Uh-huh. Can't hear anything in this.
I thought I recognized that voice.
Ratbag?
So much to catch up on. Where do I start?
How about your death?
What? You mean getting hit by the hammer? It's a headache at most. I mean, you want to kill an Uruk, you gotta take the head clean off. Does the job every time. Well, most of the time, I think. I don't know. Never really been sure about that.
Oh, I'm quite sure it's all the time. Allow me to demonstrate.
Bruce. Welcome. The man is a friend. The Olog, watch him. Make sure he don't do anything suspicious, like, you know, kill me.
How did you end up here?
Well, I was captured by some slavers, actually. They weren't all slavers. 2 were cannibals, 1 was a necromancer. Fun bunch. They captured this Olog. Oh, he was in rough shape. We were cage mates until I sprung us out of there. Olog jumps out, arms go a-flying, and then here we are, the best of friends.
Muranam Kirindu Rachanuk.
Oh, right. I should tell him about the fort thing. Thank you for that. It's kind of a long story. Ranger killed the old overlord, now it's ours.
Ranger?
Oh, yeah, I named him after you.
I'm honored.
Well, it's been nice catching up and all, but Bright Lord and me just came by to tell you that the fort's ours now.
Right Lord. Well, you are welcome to it, Right Lord. Me and Ranger are done with the Overlord game. It's a right pain. You gotta feed your followers, train your followers, make sure you don't get killed by your followers. Yeah, it's a right bother.
Ooh, well, your worries are over, because now I'm Overlord.
No. No, not you. Anybody but you. Whatever you need, Ranger. Me and Ranger have got you covered. Wait, Ranger. It's a little confusing, isn't it? But the point is, Bruce cannot be Overlord.
Zupakin. I'm not working for these 2, I'll tell you that right now.
That works out perfectly, because we got no character openings for half-wits.
These squabbling fools. They have their uses. You must choose our Overlord with care.
Maybe
You read my mind.
I am a mighty, vicious, what? Olog's friend.
We fought and suffered, but still we stand. There is a new power in Mordor. You! In the days ahead, we will fight other battles and claim other fortresses. But starting today, Mordor belongs to you! Mordor belongs to the Bright Lord!
Dark magics infest the very bones of this city.
It is no longer Minas Ithil. It is now Minas Morgul.
I tracked the Ringwraith here after we drove him from Shelob's cave.
Came to lick his wounds.
All we did was chase him off. Be on your guard.
Your ability to track the Nazgul. Another gift from Galadriel.
A gift. That is one way to put it.
We are here for the Palantir. That is all that matters.
And we will have to fight our way to it. The city is crawling with orcs.
They need not be obstacles.
You know what I see? Yeah, I don't care. Still cross me. Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. I see a city that's finally in the proper hands. Tell me what you... I just want to stay, you know, intact.
The ring wraiths cannot be destroyed. They always come back.
But you don't stop fighting.
No. Not ever. We don't know how many Nazgul are here. We have a better chance against them together.
For the Warden! Those gold rings I had are gone. Wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Rings? They're trouble. Real fuck. When I find out who took them, they'll know what trouble is. For the war team! Watch where you're shooting.
To destroy the Nazgul forever, there must be a way.
If there is, I have not yet found it. Stay by my side, Ranger, and I will show you what a ring wraith is.
The Witch King has taken possession of this city. Now, he will take possession of you.
Talion! The Light of Galadriel will shield us!
Your traitor orcs cannot challenge me.
He has robbed us of our followers.
Knock him down!
Talion! The Light of Galadriel will shield us!
Dark power is no match for the Light of Galadriel.
You will submit to the Witch King.
All together!
To me, Talion! The Light of Eärendil defends us!
The Light of Galadriel repels his darkness.
That ring belongs to Sauron. A special fate awaits the weak. You cannot defeat the Nine. You will join them.
What has been done to you?
Kneel before your king.
Were you granted vision?
Yes.
Then you understand. These were once great men, but they could not resist a ring of power.
Sauron's rings were designed to subjugate their wearers. I realized that too late. But now, I have crafted a ring that is perfect. This one is pure.
Pure what, I wonder?
So long as that shadow hangs over the city, we've no hope of retaking it.
But there are other places in Mordor we can conquer. We need only build our army.
So here's the Ranger. Fresh off his so-called victory at Sharkburs. We will consecrate this fortress with black speech runes scrawled upon its mighty walls in your blood. We will carve the sigils of Sauron into your skulls. Time to earn our keep.
We did our master proud by taking our first fort. Now let's do it again!
You will serve me. I serve you now. I defend.
They'll break where we want
Serve me.
whatever you want, Bright Lord. Yes, I have your back. Let 'em come.
to grovel and beg before this throne?
You first.
Death to man! Beware the ice, lads!
Get back! Here comes the boom! Back, you club! Everyone, hit it! Lure him in! Never defeated, Glop! You try it again? I'm so close! Take this! Take some pain!
Catch me up!
You'll get worse from me! If you listen, you can hear the thunder of our enemies' feet as they flee! While we feast in victory, they quake in fear! Because they know that we are coming for them! Witness the rise of Mordor! Witness the rise of the Bright Lord!
Helm Hammerhand. Of all the Nazgûl, his fall was most tragic. His rage knows no bounds.
The Dark Lord will have his prize. Ranger of Gondor. That fortress is a tiny island surrounded by a sea of darkness. And the tide rises against you.
You hold this fort for the Bright Lord! You will not falter!
What was it?
His powers are limitless.
What about yours? I'm making a habit of saving you.
I think I prefer the version where you don't impale me.
Where is Nazgul?
Nearby. Can you keep up?
Do my best. It was not the first time for you to face Helm, was it?
I've faced each Ringwraith more times than I can count.
And you've never defeated them?
Not yet.
Then why do you keep fighting?
In the war against darkness, sometimes stalemate is victory.
For now, the battle must be won.
Servants, the Drakes are most dangerous.
If we could dominate one, we could turn the weapon of the enemy against him.
Like a ring of power. You do nothing to dispel my fears, Elf Lord.
I don't know which scares me more, the Nazgul or his pet drakes.
My master commands that you serve him, but your shield friend, I will take her head and hands as trophies. Fall to your knees and await the final stroke. Feel the hot fire of my drakes, the cold steel of my hammer. Try to run away. I will run you down. I have hunted every beast in Middle Earth, and none has ever escaped you. fight ends. Yours is simply beginning.
You should have given me your daughter's hand when I asked.
For your daughter's safe return.
Please, don't fight him.
If you kill me, you'll start a war.
War has come!
My lord. You stood beside Sauron as he gave these kings the very rings that doomed them!
Those rings were meant to bring order. Sauron deceived me. He deceived us all.
Knowing what you know now, still, you crafted a new ring.
We crafted a ring. Why else did you pick up my hammer? It is not noble men we are dominating, but savage orcs. And it is with this army that all Sauron has wrought will be undone.
No matter the cost.
A Drake would have been a great asset.
Whenever I find you, I know the Nazgul must be close.
As long as you wear that ring, they will be closer than you like.
For now, I have no choice. How many Nazgul are there?
Just one.
Isildur.
The king who cut the One Ring from Sauron's hand.
And wore it on his own. This is the legacy of your rings, Celebrimbor.
These men died at Minas Ithil.
These are no longer men!
Do not hesitate! The only mercy for them is death!
Raising his enemies, denying them rest, turning them against their brothers. Is there no foul stratagem the Witch King will not employ?
You will submit to the Witch King. and at our side you will serve. Or you will die, and I will raise you as my puppet. You have a choice before you.
You don't.
The Dark Lord gives his fire.
The light of Eärendil will protect us.
The Dark Lord gives his fire. You still do not understand, but you will be made to. All who are called will serve the Dark Lord. There is no escape, even in death.
Castamir. He serves the Dark Lord still.
Witch King! What is most precious?
Isildur will raise more of Gondor's fallen. I will track him. You and I will meet again.
Well, as long as I wear this ring, I'm sure that is true.
He thinks he's a conqueror? You will never gaze out from these walls, except as a severed head or an impaled corpse. You are not an army. You are decoration!
I see weaknesses, gaps, all sorts of things we can exploit.
I like torture as much as anyone, but it does take an awful long time. I'm in a hurry to get our fort. the square! Hold the square!
Your will is my command! To battle for the Bright Lord!
We must capture the training grounds! Hold this ground! I hate you! Take the training ground! Taste this! And there's more!
Rocks incoming!
Go to the training ground!
Break you in half! Look out!
Great Lord commands it! Break his arms! I'm having a feast in your honor, and picking my teeth with your bones.
You'll be picking them with my steel, open wide.
We'll rip you apart! before us! We have taken his fortresses and made them our own! Now, we stand at the very edge of history! Only one conquest remains, and Mordor will be ours!
This is your fate.
Isildur awaits.
We bring this water.
We have conquered the forts of Mordor! But it is still not ours! Sauron's army advances, ready to butcher every last one of us! But we will not die under his rule! We do not serve the Dark Lord! We will sally forth on the battlefield and take this land for our own! You fight for Mordor! You fight for the Bright Lord! Charge!
Human! Our final confrontation. On the final battlefield. You will never get past me.
You are mine! You serve me now!
I serve you, Bright Lord! I fight for you!
Support the orcs!
Never thought I'd hear that!
You fight for the Bright Lord! You will serve the Bright Lord!
Gotcha! Ever since the day we first clashed, I knew that we'd end up here. I couldn't pick a more perfect setting for our final battle. Now, let's finish this.
We can't fight a man!
Fight harder, you demons!
Join my army!
I await your command, I have your back, my lord.
Ranger! You look exhausted. Tell me, Do you have enough strength to throw yourself on my spear? Of all the final battles in all the realms of Middle-earth, I had to face off with you in this one. Frankly, I'd rather have it no other way. This'll be a fitting end to our relationship.
Your army fights well. For orcs.
They get the job done.
Too slow! Oh, you didn't like that one! Want to fix shotgun!
Sauron's throwing his entire army at us!
Then he will lose it all! I hope that was part of your plan!
Your time has come, Talion. All that you have wrought has led you here. We are bound together in this brotherhood. This is the fate of kings and men.
It shall not be mine.
Your journey has ended, Elf Lord. It is done. Your journey has ended, Elf Lord. It is done.
Next time you do the bleeding and I'll be the saving.
You died and he brought you back.
You will serve me for all eternity.
cannot allow this. Isildur, I release you! No! Find peace in death.
He was not yours to release.
And he was not yours to enslave!
I did more than that. You broke Sauron's hold. You dominated him.
And I will dominate Sauron. His armies will be mine.
We are meant to destroy Sauron!
Sauron cannot be destroyed!
Celebrimbor is right. We fight and fight, but evil always returns. Talion, we can end this here.
We must ensure order is restored to light, not darkness.
I will not trade one Dark Lord for another. This is not the end I have fought for!
But you are not the only one fighting.
No, he is not. This is not about your petty vengeance. Or mine. This is about restoring order to Mordor. To all of Middle-earth. The end you fought for. You are but a vessel. And there are others. The Lady Galadriel sent you here for a reason. Together, we can bring Sauron to his knees. We can finish what our people started so long ago.
Our sacrifices are not in vain. This is the only way.
See the future you have wrought. A bright lord instead of a dark one.
You pitiful man. I gave you sight, and yet you still do not see.
You showed me a fate I could not change.
You are wrong. When you and Celebrimbor forged a new ring of power, I saw where your path ended. Locked in battle against Sauron at the top of Barad-dûr. And you won. Sauron was enslaved, and the Bright Lord rose in his place. The armies of Mordor marched forth under his banner, and Middle-earth fell under his heel. That is the future I fought against. The future you prevented. Because you saw Celebrimbor for what he was.
No.
Your war is not yet ended, Talion. Whether a bright lord or a dark lord rules Barad-dûr, the balance of power must be maintained, or all of Middle-earth will fall.
Minas Morgul.
Yes. From there, Mordor can be held back.
How? The ring is gone.
I asked you once, how much are you willing to sacrifice? Open your eyes. Open your eyes, Talion. Open your eyes.
As long as I have breath in my body, my fate is my own.
You must have rocks in your head. This is Minas Morgul, and you are one man.
I am one. But we are many.
Now he's bleeding a bit. I'll kill you as many times as this takes. Push him down.
The path is join us.
I smell something.
Against the power of Mordor, there can be no victory. He will feed on you. son. You will become and forget your pain, your life. You fight and fight, resist with all your strength. But why? Minas Morgul will never fall. You will forget your pain, your life. Udai, the Palantir is ours. Minas Morgul is ours. Soon you will be ours. The bird, your flesh is ours. You chose this path. Your name will be wiped away. Your history. Forget the past. Forget their faces. You cannot see inside me. Nothing of my soul remains. Then I banish you. Minas Morgul is mine!
Serve the Bright Lord now!
In the body of elf or man, you are unchanged, Celebrimbor.
Of Galadriel! I've never felt such power!
This is the power of the Bright Lord!
This is the wrath of Galadriel! Of Galadriel! Witness the might of the Galadriel!
Will submit to me.
Power before the light of Galadriel!
Sauron and Celebrimbor became one, locked in a prison of perpetual war. A flaming eye, casting its shadow over Mordor. Talion had retaken the city of Minas Morgul, but his war was far from over. His greatest battle would be fought against the shadow within himself and the tower to the east. To hold back the darkness. To save the world of men. Talion held back the forces of darkness for decades. But the Dark Lord's ring had a will of its own.
It is over. Together, we will turn towards Middle-earth.
Talion finally fell and joined the Nine. In the years that followed, the One Ring was found. The newest of the Nazgul traveled with his brothers to the Shire in pursuit of the new Ring-bearer. And then, after decades of war, darkness gave way to light. A new fellowship, and an unlikely hero. Death came. Death to Sauron. Death to his dominion. And death to Talion, who walked out of darkness and found freedom.
Crushed, fallen, beauty burned, erased, but not forgotten. I'll take your melodies. May your last breath fill the air with embers. Tethered to the killing wheel, sun up, sun down, sun up, sun down.